Hello everyone, you are here with Ajahn Sen again, and this is clip number 4 of chapter 12, the exercise. So if you have a book, please turn to the page 117 or 117. 117. At the bottom of the page, you will see this sentence. すみすさんは先週有名なレストランで食事をしました。So, first of all, this is a new word for you. 食事をします。食事をします。食事をしました as a past tense. 食事をします means having a meal. It is the same meaning as ご飯を食べます。ご飯を食べます。食事をします。Having a meal when you eat something. 食事をしました。I had a meal where at the famous restaurant. 有名なレストランで The reason we use there with the place, do you remember? Yes, we use there with the place where action is happening. You eat it at the restaurant, so we use there with the place. 有名なレストランで食事をしました。Mr. Smith had a meal at famous restaurant when 先週 last week. 先週 is time type 2, non-specific time, so you don't need any particle after it. Okay? So please also memorize this new word, 食事をします。食事をしました means having a meal or you eat something. Now let's turn to the next page. Are you ready? 東京ホテルはきれいなホテルですか？きれいなホテル This is adjective plus noun, right? きれいなホテル Tokyo Hotel, is it a beautiful hotel? Yes, きれいなホテルです It is a beautiful hotel. Now let's move on to number B. レストラン銀座は有名なレストランですか？ Is the restaurant named Ginza? Is it a famous restaurant? いいえ、有名なレストランではありません。So, this exercise showing you that when you combine the word 有名なレストラン, when you combine the adjective with a noun, it becomes one word. You cannot change the form anymore. If you want to make it as a negative, you make the sentence as a negative. You cannot say 有名ではありませんレストラン。有名レストラン This is one word. This is one word. You cannot change the form anymore. You can just say 有名なレストランではありません。Alright? Now, number C. Chumatsu ni chumatsu. What does it mean? Chumatsu means weekend. And weekend means Saturday and Sunday. So we use particle ni with a specific time. Chumatsu ni Nikko ni ikimasu. Nikko is a name of the place in Japan. Full of cultural heritage. You can see many temples and shrines and natural parks in Nikko. It's a tourist spot and everybody loves to go to Nikko for relaxation. So Mr. A say, I'm going to Ni, showing the destination. I'm going to Nikko this weekend. Nikko はどんなところですか? Please underline the word どんな Donna means what kind of. What kind of. We use donna with a noun. For example, what kind of place. Tokoro means place. What kind of person. What kind of fruits. What kind of food. What kind of department store. What kind of restaurant. We use donna with a noun. So the answer will be also adjective with noun. どんなところですか? What kind of place is Nikko? きれいなところですよ. It is a beautiful place. You see, when they ask どんな plus noun, when you answer, you have to also answer adjective plus noun. Alright? Okay, so let's turn to the page 120. 120. 120 on the top of the page. 今日はいい天気ですね. いい means good. いい means good. 天気 means climate or weather. Today the weather is good. Today is a good climate. 本当にいい天気ですね. Yes, of course. It is very good, very nice weather. 本当に is a proverb, means really. It's actually, it's really good. 本当にいい天気ですね. The weather is really good. Now let's see the next one. すみません。地下鉄の駅はここから遠いですか? You remember adjective 遠い. From the sound of it, you already know that it means far. 地下鉄の駅. The station of subway. Is it far? 遠いですか? Is it far from here? ここから from here. Excuse me, the station of the subway, is it far from here? ここから遠いですか? いいえ、遠くないです. Why we use 遠くない? Because 遠い is e adjective. So if you want to change into negative, you change the adjective itself to 遠くない. 遠くないです. It's not far. 歩いて if you walk or by walking, 歩いて5分くらいですよ is about 5 minutes. 5分 5 minutes くらい about is about 5 minutes. そうですか? Okay, ありがとうございます. Thank you very much. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now, when you bought a textbook, it comes with a CD. However, in this exercise, they have the word Hakone. Hakone. So I want to introduce you to this word Hakone. Hakone is a natural park and is a very nice place for relaxation. You can spend the whole day in Hakone, and they have lakes, mountains, they have resorts at Hakone. So you can enjoy yourself with your friends or family in Hakone. It's something like that. Okay, now we move on to the short dialogue. Short dialogue, page 121, short dialogue. Are you ready? Okay, good. Let's see the short dialogue together. Number 1, Mr. Smith visits Mr. Takahashi's home. He rings the security system intercom. It means that Mr. Smith is in front of Mr. Takahashi's house, and now he's ringing and speaking through the intercom system in front of the house. Takahashi says, "Hi." Smith says, "Smith です." I'm Smith. あ、ちょっと待ってください. like, oh, a surprise like that. あ、 ちょっと待ってください please wait a moment please wait a moment when you want your friends to wait for you you can say ちょっと待ってくださいちょっと待ってくださいよくいらっしゃいました welcome welcome to my house you look at this word いらっしゃいました if you welcome people to the store or to your shop you say いらっしゃいませいらっしゃいませ but if you welcome people to your house or maybe you can pick up somebody from the airport when they landed at the airport you can say よくいらっしゃいました it means welcome you welcome you よくいらっしゃいました and the answer of that would be お邪魔します when you want to visit somebody's place you say お邪魔します mean sorry that I'm going to disturb you sorry that I'm going to trouble you something like that so this one is a pair of conversation よくいらっしゃいました and お邪魔します Okay, I'll read it again はいスミスですあ、ちょっと待ってくださいよくいらっしゃいましたお邪魔します Alright so now we move on to the last short dialogue of this chapter. Mr. Smith is at an antique shop in Tokyo. So Mr. Smith said, これはいくらですか? Do you still remember the word いくら? Asking for what? Asking for price. いくら means how much. 8000円です。8000円です is 8,000 yen ちょっと高いですねちょっと mean a little bit 高い means expensive ちょっと高いですね well that's a little bit expensive he would like to negotiate for the price then this person offer another thing これは6500円です。6500円です。This one is just 6,500 yen. So he said, じゃあ、それをください。So I want that one. Okay, so what you have learned in this chapter, let's summarize again. The first thing is, you learn how to use adjectives. In Japanese, there are two kinds of adjectives. One is called e-adjective, another one is called na-adjectives. You can put adjective in front of a noun, like in English, or you can use adjective in a sentence, like he is tall, the book is expensive, this cake is beautiful, something like that, using in the sentence with is-mr, so in Japanese with this. Now, if it is not adjective, you can change the form of this to ではありません like 綺麗です、綺麗ではありません、綺麗でした and 綺麗ではありませんでした But if it is e-adjectives, you cannot change this. You have to change the adjective itself. For example, 高いです The negative form is 高くないです Past form is 高かったです And past negative is 高くなかったです Alright, so you now know the difference between the use of e-adjective and not-adjective. The next thing is when you ask what kind of this thing, you say the question word どんな For example, どんなところ what kind of the place どんな人 what kind of person どんな料理 what kind of food something like that. I think you have some idea about this chapter. And before we finish this chapter 12, let's see the adjective that has an exception in changing the form. That is the word E. E means good. Good. When you want to use it in a sentence, it is E adjective. So you say いいです. いいです. Now, if you want to change the form, of course, E adjective, you change the adjective itself. But you cannot say いくない. Because this one is an exception. In the dictionary, it is the word 良い. 良い. So if you want to change into negative, it will become よくないです. And then past is よかったです. It was good. And then past negative is よくなかったです. It was not good. So E is exception. If you want to change the form, remember to change into よくない, よかった, and よくなかった. Okay, so this is the end of chapter 12. I hope you review this chapter again. The adjectives are a little bit difficult for foreigners to study. So if you do the exercise again and again, you will understand. Thank you very much for the online learning today, and we will see you next week. 皆さん、さようなら。สวัสดีครับ